Hello and welcome to our first Teen Take and Make video. This week you're picking up a kit to make a binary bracelet. It's gonna look something like this, just in a plastic baggie with a sheet of paper and with instructions. You're also gonna get some string and some beads. So basically what you're doing is you are using the color-coded beads to write something out in binary.
What is binary? According to Encyclopedia Britannica, binary or binary code is a code used in digital computers based on a binary number system in which there are only two possible states, off and on, usually symbolized by 0 and 1. As you can see on the binary code bracelet sheet in your kit, the on is a dark square and the off is an empty square. These series of offs and ons in 8 segments form letters. That's what we're using to create our bracelets.
All you have to do is keep your code handy and you get out your string. It's a extra long string, so you might even be able to make a couple bracelets if you've got enough beads. And then you've got all your different colored beads. Decide what colors you want to use. I really like this turquoise, so I'm gonna set this turquoise out here. Oh, almost had a bead escape there. I like the turquoise, and I kind of like the blue too. Let's do that. So one easy way to do this, instead of trying to string all your beads on at once, it can be helpful to make the patterns out before. So if I wanted to write my dog's name, Ruby, we can see here the letter R has alternating dark bead, light bead, dark bead, light bead, 2 dark beads, a light bead, and then a dark bead. So if I'm going to use this turquoise as my light bead, maybe this blue as my dark bead, Ruby would spell out dark bead, light bead, dark bead, light bead, and then 2 dark beads, a light bead, and another dark bead. There we are. That is the letter R in binary. And if you feel like it, you can put a different colored bead in between each letter. So maybe the orange, this is all the R, but there is a space there. And then you've got the end of the letter, and then you go on to the next one, U. That one looks like it is dark bead, light bead, dark bead, light bead. This one's easy. Dark bead, light bead, dark bead, light bead. So you've got that orange bead in the middle, separating it out, and then that black bead right on the end to indicate that it's the end of the letter. So you can make codes using these bracelets. You can do all sorts of things. They're pretty cool. So let's see what you can create. How do you get it on your string? Well, the first thing I suggest is tying a really small loop at one end of your yarn. It can be kind of hard to tie it that small, but if you've got a pair of scissors handy, you can just trim out the excess. Make sure you kind of keep that loop there. That'll make it easier to tie off in the end. So there we go. There's our little loop there. And then you can just start feeding your beads on. So, just kind of twist the yarn, get it skinny enough to fit through the bead, and there we go. And you're obviously going to want to make sure you work left to right, since you are using letters and it's got to be in a specific order. You want to make sure you're always working from the same direction. Just gonna kind of pull this, oops, and you might end up accidentally pulling your bead over the end. Just kind of keep an eye on it. You could even stick like a pencil or something through this end and it will keep the bead on. All right, so there's our first one. And then our second one. Once you're done stringing your bracelet or necklace or keychain together, all you have to do is slide the pencil off the end if you're using a pencil, and then loop the string end through that circle end and put it on your wrist. There we go. I've got a bracelet. Then all you have to do is tie it off and you've made a coded binary bracelet. Post on YouTube, on our Facebook channel, or even send us a video on Snapchat of the bracelet or object you make. We'd love to see it. Check back in 2 weeks for another activity kit at the library. See you then.